San Francisco, or simply SF as the locals called it, had always been a city of contrasts, bright and bustling during the day, but as night fell, a thick, swirling, dark mist would descend upon it, bringing with it an unnerving stillness. Tonight was no different. The mist clung to the city, its tendrils curling around the buildings like skeletal fingers, each illuminated by faint, flickering candlelight that cast an otherworldly glow. The hues of deep blood red, gold, and white dominated the palette, painting a haunting picture that would chill anyone to their core. Amidst this eerie atmosphere, a menacing shadowy figure loomed, its presence palpable and foreboding. It stood just at the edge of visibility, where the mist was darkest, adding an air of dread and unease to the already oppressive night. The figure's shadow stretched long and thin across the cobblestone streets, moving silently as if it were a part of the mist itself. The buildings of the city, with their antique, worn, and distressed textures, seemed to echo ancient whispers, secrets buried deep within their walls. The streets were unusually empty, save for the occasional flutter of a night bird or the distant tolling of a church bell. Every sound in this oppressive darkness felt amplified, creating a symphony of ghostly horrors that played on the nerves of anyone unfortunate enough to be out. Marcus, a local historian, had always been fascinated by the darker side of the city. He believed that every whisper, every flicker of candlelight in this mist, held a story waiting to be uncovered. Tonight, armed with nothing but his notebook and an old lantern, he ventured deeper into the heart of the mist. As he walked, the air grew colder, more suffocating, but he pressed on, his curiosity far outweighing his fear. Marcus knew he was close when the shadowy figure became more defined, its features more sinister. The figure, now just a few feet away, exuded a chill that froze Marcus in his tracks. He could see its eyes, deep, hollow voids that seemed to draw in all light. A voice, barely a whisper, reached his ears. "You've come far, seeker of truths, but some stories are better left untouched." Marcus's heart pounded in his chest, but he managed to scribble a few notes before the figure dissolved into the mist, leaving behind an eerie silence. The city's secrets remained shrouded in darkness, but Marcus knew he had glimpsed something extraordinary. As he hurried back, the ghostly atmosphere of SF seemed to pulse with life, as if the city itself acknowledged his presence. The mist continued to swirl, the skeletal fingers of shadow still reaching, still searching. The night was far from over, and for Marcus, the real story had just begun.